Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to season 4 of FTRL. We are beginning a new chapter in this league by expanding to two divisions. We had our Division 2 race yesterday evening in Canada, which was well worth the watch, so I do recommend you go back and do that. Tonight we are kicking off season 4 in Canada for the Division 1 guys. We have 19 drivers tonight, which is fantastic, only missing George Ellis and racer, and we have Vin Blank in as reserve driver for this evening's race. So joining me in the commentary box we have Raver's Revenge, aka Michael. Welcome along, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, man. Good to be here. Looking forward to it, of course. The league is now split into two divisions, so it's all exciting. Some of the guys tonight are new to the league, so keen to see how they get on. But yeah, it's all kicking off now, isn't it?
It certainly is, mate. It certainly is indeed. Well, the big question is, obviously, as we're starting off a new division, do you think this is the best sort of opportunity for somebody to challenge the current undefeated FTRL champion Good Age? Do you think anyone's got it in them this season?
Yeah, well, I heard a couple of good things about some of these guys. I mean, Car World is apparently pretty quick. I've seen Henry races before. He's pretty quick. Maybe, I mean, I've seen Good Age crash in, well, I've not seen him crash in Canada before, but I know he has crashed in World Cup. So, I don't know, if, anything can happen, as Murray Walker once said. So,
Yeah.
What did he said? He usually does. That's it. That's what he said.
Well, it should exactly. Yes, I know. I'm really looking forward to it tonight. It's proving to be a great race. Canada is a nice tight circuit, so I imagine quite a few overtakes and a lot of close battles, like we saw in Division 2 last night. We are just currently on board with Lennon, who's a newly appointed admin to FTRL, so he's going to be helping out of us guys. So I thought it was only fair to give him a little bit of view. But yeah, so no, it should be interesting tonight. We've got just to give you guys a bit of a brief rundown, we have got a couple of new drivers in. We've obviously got Bad Boy and Car World, who are competing in their first full season. We've got the return of Michael C. He was in FTRL from the start, so it's good to see him back. We've got Kings and Martin coming in, and we also have OP Magic and Hellboy, two guys that I've heard very good things about, so I'll be keen to see how those lads get on throughout the course of the season. We've also got some of the old faces back, obviously starting off the new season. So with 8.5 minutes left of qualifying, who is going to assert early dominance at the moment? Lennon is on pole for 1:11.0, but I imagine those times to come down pretty quickly, to be honest. What would you say would be a good qualifying time tonight, Michael?
I think 1:10.2 would be pretty good. Good Age just crossing the line now. 1:10.5. So yeah.
So it's exactly 2 tenths quicker than Car World. Okay, so yeah, I imagine obviously once the rubber starts to lay and so on the circuit, and when the guys come out for their second run, obviously it's a dry quali, which is good. We had wet qualifying last night for Division 2. I imagine that anybody that can get towards the low 110s will find themselves towards the top of the order. So yeah, no, it should be very good tonight. There's obviously we're on board with Catamies at the moment, going down this long back straight, and I imagine we'll see quite a few overtakes. And we also have the dreaded Ball of Champions, so not the easiest first circuit, but okay, we've got onto the podium in the chat, so hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us, buddy. He said inside knowledge that Car World is feeling very confident about this race this evening. So let's see. Yeah, let's see whether. Yeah, we've got a few of the boys in.
Yeah.
So lads that are watching, obviously I know we've probably got a lot of the Division 2 lads in. Give us your predictions for pole and who you think's going to finish on the podium this evening. Give us your early predictions. Why, Hellboy's gone quicker than Good Age.
Yeah.
1:10.5.
First run. That's a pretty good time, but he was second out, wasn't he? So maybe an extra rubbering of the track gave him just that bit more of an if you like. But still, obviously, it's a very good time. I'm not taking that away from him.
No,
He's
exactly.
the quickest, so yeah.
He certainly is. Where is Miracles? There he is. I think this man's got a good chance this season if he can keep it clean and consistent. We know he's quick.
Coming out that well, so was it he was late coming out their pits then? It seems.
Matty Sudden's just put inside knowledge. Whopper Chop is feeling no confidence going into this race.
I know the
Okay.
feeling. Pretty much every race I'm like that. Oh, Miracles has stopped on the. What's he doing? He's reversing back.
He might get DQ'd for that. Let's hope he doesn't.
Got to be careful here, I think.
He certainly has. Where
He's trying to
is...
get back in the pits, so it seems as though he's alright.
It's like only 5.5 minutes, so these guys need to get back out on track. Napoli is crossing the line to either begin a flying lap or just end one, but it didn't improve, so he's on a 1:11.2 at the minute, currently sitting in 7th. Henry, I would imagine, will come out and do his one run and he'll probably put himself up towards the top, but as it currently stands, Good Age is a 10th behind Hellboy, so does he have his work cut out this evening? That could be quite an interesting watch. And Jesper, should I say, has put in an exceptional time for his first run, put himself in 3rd.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. Pagani has said Good Age, Lennon and Henry for the podium, and onto the podium has said Good Age for pole. He reckons Good Age will win, Hellboy will be 2nd, and Carworld will finish in the top 3, but Carworld will lose out on penalties.
Very specific prediction there.
Well, this is what we like.
Yes. Apparently I'm quite quiet.
Are you really?
I will go into my microphone immediately.
Well, you sound fine to me, mate.
Hopefully that's a little bit better.
We should have to wait and
Magic
see.
did his time on softs.
On softs?
Yeah.
Interesting.
1:16.2.
Very interesting.
In the pits at the moment, so let's see if he comes out on a different tyre or if he's just going to, I don't know. So the guys starting their second runs now.
Oh, apparently Carworld got disqualified in PSGL for too many penalties. So,
Oh, okay.
it could be interesting. I mean, I can't talk because, well, neither can you really, because we both got quite a lot last night, didn't we?
I love penalties. I love them.
Yeah. If only you got that many on FIFA, you'd be alright.
Hey.
Oh, Michael C's had a wobble coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a board in there.
Doesn't improve, but he's still in P10, so a good showing from him so far. A lot of the guys quite close, but the top 4 are certainly leaving the rest behind at the moment. We're going to go to Carworld actually, because I believe he's on the flying lap in the Ferrari coming down to the final chicane. How's he going to take it?
Oh,
Bit of a bump.
invalidation, surely.
Oh, I don't know.
Quite a lot. Yeah, he's coming to the left, so
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Okay.
slower time as well.
Okay, right, Henry is on a flying lap, so we will keep track of this. Either that or he's about to start one. Yeah, he's about to start a lap now, so we'll keep an eye on Henry as well. Bad Boy not set a time, Miracle's not set a time, neither has Fear. Jake 26 has gone 3rd for 1:10.6. Must admit,
Hellboy started his time and cut the first corner, and he's backing off already. So he's going to have to do another lap.
yeah, still got just over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry's run a bit wide coming out of the left at the start of sector 2. Now this chicane that he's coming up to now, very, very easy to cut. He might have done that there, but he still put the hammer down.
So let's just call it a day for qualifying. He's retired.
Okay, apparently Whopper and Miracles keep cutting corners, so that's why they can't set laps.
Henry just coming up to the Wall of Champions chicane.
He certainly is.
Who's flying up? There's his exit. Looks good. Don't think it's going to be quick enough though.
Oh, it was obviously invalidated.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
right.
probably got enough time for 2 more laps. Got
Okay,
1:26. So.
yeah, Miracles has gone P13, so very surprising. But one thing that these lads don't want to do, although tyre wear is not awful around Canada, what they don't want to do is put too much tyre wear on there, because we saw last night that it is possible to go for a one stop from the ultras to the supers, but you have to be extremely good on the tyres. I don't imagine we'll see too many 2 stops this evening, but Henry's on very, very wide. Miracles is retired.
He's had enough.
Bad boy.
He put it in the wall. Hairpin.
Bad boy has gone second, 110.5. Now where is Good Aids in all this? He's letting the cars.
Just about size time. He's flying lap.
He's
go past.
He's putting a lot of confidence in himself.
Yeah, wants as much rubbering of the track as possible. Where is Hellboy? He's coming up. Oh, this could be interesting because Good Aids is just starting his lap. Hellboy, who's down on his time, is just starting his lap now. So, could be some changes coming up.
Oh, Good Aids has been held up by Jake's retired car.
Oh
dear. And interestingly, on the long back straight, Good Aids I think was just about to go back onto the racing line and start his lap, but I think Jake caught up to him very quickly, so they both had to kind of take evasive action, so that's going to have hampered them both. But Bad Boy, look at that, 110.2, fantastic lap.
Hellboy will be the last to set a time because he crossed the line with about 3 seconds left, and I don't think there was anyone near him. So, he's gone in the wall.
Clattered the wall.
Hellboy's gone in the wall. That's probably his lap done.
Maybe so. Henry's retired, and where is Henry? Oh, he's 14th. Wow.
I'm thinking that maybe Good Aids wasn't hampered, because if he was, he wouldn't bother doing a lap. What would be the point, you know?
Okay, Carwell's gone second. Okay, so Good Aids starting from 4th, and Hellboy has backed off as well. So the 2 Ferraris take the front row. So we'll give you the we'll give you the final classifications now. So we've got the Ferraris of Bad Boy and Carwell on the front row, followed by Hellboy on his debut, starting in P3 with Good Aids alongside him in P4. Jake 26, good qualifying from him in P5 with Jesper alongside him, with Lennon and Katamise on the 4th row just behind, and rounding off the top 10 we've got Napola and John. Then we've got Spurs down 11th with Michael in 12th, Fear Toxic, Def and Vin in 13th and 14th. We've got Henry and Whopper Chop 15th and 16th, and the final 3 we've got Miracles, Kingdom Martin and OP Magic rounds off the grid. So at this stage now the lads will be thinking about strategies. Would you go for a one stop, Michael, do you think?
Yes, I did it last night, but messed up by going in the wall, so, but yeah. I think one stop is the fastest.
Yeah.
On this track anyway.
Well, there's I can see a lot of cloud, so this could quite potentially be interesting towards the end. Either that or the cloud's starting to clear, or it's starting to come over, but only time will tell. 15 seconds, but one thing I will say is that with Bad Boy in first, he's an extremely good defender of position. So people will struggle to get past him. But anyway, do you want to keep an eye on the middle of the pack? I will watch the front runners. We are 5 lights to start season 4, and we are away. Good start from Carwell there. Looks like he's going to maybe take a look around the outside going to turn 1. Bad Boy cuts it off. Good Aids has had a bit of a touch. Oh, Hellboy might have some wing damage there. No, he's not, luckily for him.
Someone has lost a bit of wing at the back. It's Henry. Front right.
Oh, no way.
Don't know who he is. I mean, Bin Blank of bit of contact. But yeah, Henry's got wing damage. Oh, and Kingdom Martin's in the wall as well. Oh, Bin Blank has just been tagged by Henry.
Oh, no way.
Carnage at the back.
Okay, well, Bad Boy's pulled out second and a half. Hellboy's got past Carweld, but there is an almighty train of cars all forming. They've all had a very, very good start to the race. Oh, good aid to give Carweld just a bit of a touch there. Not much he could do because of the angle, but we've got a huge train of cars coming down. And we've got Katamise right on the back of Lennon. Lennon's moved up into P6, so a good start from him. Jake 26 has maintained position. Okay.
Into World Champion chicane.
All looks fairly clean so far.
Yeah, Henry's in the pits.
Okay, they've got the two Williams of Napolo and Jesper fighting side by side. Napolo's made the move on Jesper, so he puts himself up into P8. Good start to the race so far.
Yeah, it's a shame that Henry's got that damage. I'm not sure if anyone else has got damage, but did someone just go off track there? Okay, maybe some grass was caught up, but not many position changes. Only Miracles with a significant amount, 4 positions up.
Yeah, Goodage was on the back of Carwell then, but he had a bit of a poor exit, and he's put himself under pressure from Jake 26. But the two Mercedes cars look very racy this evening. Jake 26 having a look at Goodage, but Goodage holds it around the outside. But Bad Boy looks very strong, 1.4 seconds clear, and Hellboy is over a second clear of Carwell. So
Miracles is attacking Fear now.
okay, so let's have a look at the position changes actually. So the biggest profiters so far is Miracles up 4, is really the main one. And Katamise has got past Lennon going into turn 1, so and DRS has been enabled, so we are on lap 3.
John ran the outside of Jesper.
Oh, and OP Magic has gone. What has happened? And he's lost it.
Yeah.
That's a weird place to lose it. I can only think there might have been some contact. But his wheel's completely gone.
I think Kingdom Martin has damage as well, front left. On my screen, there's definitely a winglet missing.
Oh, he's lagging a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got minimal damage. Looking at it. Okay, good aid still on the back of Carweld. And Hellboy is closing the gap to Bad Boy, so the early front runners are starting to pull away now. Jake 26 is the best of the rest at the moment. And he's got a nice gap to Katamise, who's had a good solid start as well. A lot of the guys maintaining position.
Napper's gone past Lennon.
As indeed, someone's diving to the pits. Lennon, I believe.
Lennon.
Is that front wing damage? Yeah, looks like it, front right.
Front right, yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, what tyre is he going to go on to now then? Lap 4. This might be an indication of the weather for later. He's put
Okay,
the
right.
softs back on, so maybe it is going to rain later.
Yeah, possibly. Where is Miracles? There he is. He's going side by side with his teammate, Fear. Putting him under all sorts of pressure. There's contact. Someone's lost a bit of wing. And it's Miracles. Miracles has lost part of his wing.
He had a good start as well.
He certainly has. Moved up 6 places.
I think in all of that, Michael C went past Jesper. And Michael C's on the super soft, so he's doing well so far.
Yeah, it certainly is. He's had a good solid return so far. Let's have a look at Hellboy, because he's closing that gap to Bad Boy.
Oh, good eggs on the back of Carwell. Carwell goes defensive. And, yeah,
Covers the inside nicely. Good race from these two so far. I'd imagine they'll be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Good aid's more than Carwell. Good aid's going for the inside. Oh, a bit of a touch of wheels. There is. Good aid. Does he hold it around the outside? I think he's just going to hold it. Yes, he is. So Good aid gets past Carwell. Bit of a corner cut as well, but I think he needed to do it. Or are we going to see a fight back? But Hellboy now right on the back of Bad Boy. There's too many boys in this sentence for me.
The 2 boys are on it.
The 2 boys, yeah. And Hellboy looks extremely quick.
Well, these two are obviously going to be fighting, defending and whatever. And and Good Age has already got a second on Power World, so if he catches up to these, we have a nice three-way battle for...
Yeah, this could be very interesting. Well, Hellboy now is only a couple of attempts behind Bad Boy along the back straight, and he's going to activate DRS now. Bad Boy, imagine we'll go defensive on the inside line.
Miracles and John having a bit of a race.
Yeah, they
John might
bit of a rivalry between those two.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to that now. I anticipate contact very soon.
John's backed off.
Yeah, sensible.
Oh, Miracles has just hit the wall.
Oh, he's lost it. Oh, that's Fear.
And Fear has
lost it. Wall of Champions.
All champions, yeah.
Miracles does have wing damage. We've got 2 retirements so far. Gutted to see Fear retire.
Yeah, he's really has improved across other leagues and stuff.
Oh, certainly, yeah. Lovely guy as well. Permanent commentator now for Division 2.
Yeah, man.
But
Jake is catching up to Carwell.
Yeah, Carwell's struggling now. He held off Good Aids, but maybe losing the position has rattled him a little bit, possibly. But Miracle's getting time penalties left, right, and centre at the moment.
Yeah, he's got damage.
But
he's got to come in and put those. Well, if it's going to rain, why would he put?
Yeah.
If he pits, then we can get an idea, perhaps, what time
Absolutely. Well, Spurge has just made a move on John. So John dropping down into P12. Spurge giving him a little squeeze, but John, they're going to go side by side, are they? Oh, Spurge. Oh, there's contact. John. Ooh. My word.
Damage.
There's who's that in the hat? Is that? There's 4 cars going into turn 1. I'm nervous.
Oh, John's been clipped.
Oh my god.
Oh, Spurge. Another 3 wide. That was a bit too much for us to handle.
Yeah, I couldn't even say anything then. I apologise to the viewers. I didn't even know what to say.
If they missed anything, basically to summarise, everyone touched each other. A lot of people got damage. It seems as though Kingdom Martin's got damage. Where's Miracles? Oh, he retired. He went in the pits and retired, yeah. I think he had a penalty on damage, so he had enough.
Yeah, I think there's been a little bit of questionable driving from 1 or 2 of the drivers, I think, but all to be reviewed by the stewards afterwards. We've had 3 retirements so far, but we've still got 16 runners. Hellboy, sorry.
On the move.
Oh, he is.
Bad boy. Maybe it's a little bit of a switchback.
Oh, is he going to take it around the outside? No, he's not. I was going to say, what a move that would have been. But these two are very racy.
Bad boy, actually,
interestingly, they're maintaining the gap to Good Aids and they're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, Bad Boy. Is it a poor exit? Hellboy.
No,
he's clipped the wall.
Exit from Hellboy, but yeah, no damage. No damage, I don't think.
Well, plenty of action so far, so none of you better moan saying it's a boring race. And I'm looking at you onto the podium. Hellboy's got a 3-second time penalty. I've seen him make a couple of cuts, but I don't think he'll be too bothered. I think at the moment it's safe to say that he's quicker than Bad Boy, but Bad Boy doing what he does and defending position valiantly. Katamise has retired. What's happened to him?
He's seems like he's had enough.
Yeah, I think he's lost some of his wing.
Like damage.
And yeah, he's not particularly happy. But we have a 4-way train at the moment. With, oh god.
John just got past Whopper Chopper there.
Yeah, Kingdom Martin, John, Whopper Chopper and Vin Blank all fighting for the last point at the moment. Jess was very close to the back of Michael C, but we're going to go back to Hellboy if I can get there quick enough. Okay, there's a Red Bull off the track.
Oh, Hellboy's off.
Hellboy. No way, right.
I didn't see what happened.
Neither did I. So I can only guess that Bad Boy and Hellboy have had a bit of contact there. But Carworld is under serious pressure from Jake 26. But now it's Good Aids and Bad Boy. Does Hellboy have damage? That is the question. No, he doesn't.
Good race between Jesper and Michael C. on different tyres, so keep an eye on that one.
Don't know what I'm doing on TV pod mode. Lennon down in P13, not having the best of runs. Carwell has lost the position to Jake 26, so that pressure has paid off. They're going side by side down the back straight. Who's going to have the DRS? It is Jake 26, so I'd imagine he will get himself ahead. And that he does, but Carwell, is he going to attack up the inside? No, he doesn't. He holds off.
Ooh, bad exit from Jake though.
Oh, this is close. And Hellboy's now catching back up. Good Aids has got past Bad Boy, has he? No, oh no, there's contact.
Good Age has got damage, front left.
Yeah, he has, yeah. But it's a couple of times that's happened with Bad Boy now at turn 1, so I can only possibly assume that there might have been an issue.
Oh, contact again. Good Age and Bad Boy.
Looking around the outside, Bad Boy, don't give him a squeeze, give him enough room.
Side by side. This is dangerous. Oh, he's pushed him off a little bit. Oh, and Bad Boy's off. Oh, he's retired.
Oh my word. This is all going on.
Huge. Oh. Oh.
Okay. That's race over for Bad Boy.
Yeah. In the meantime, in all of that, Jake 26 finds himself in second.
I was just about to say that. I've just gone on board with him. But I imagine we will have a few things to review after this race. That's all part and parcel of it. If the guys are going to race hard, then these things are going to happen sometimes. Carwell is into the pits.
First of the ultras to pit, or first of anyone?
Is he going? He's going on the supers, is he?
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
So he's going for a two-stop. Jesper and Michael C going into turn 1.
John is in the pits as well.
Okay. Michael C and Jesper having a fantastic race, and Spurge not too far behind. Yeah, onto the podium, saying there's an OP2 stop around here.
Okay.
Then again, we saw that last night with Carl Andy, because he did a 2-stop and he came 3rd. So
yeah.
But Spurge now right on the back of his Finnish compatriot. Okay, Hellboy's got past Jake 26 now. Going to the back straight, and he's going to be the one to have DRS as well. So I imagine he's going to pull away. And he's got 3 seconds to find on Good Aids, but Good Aids comes in to the pits. Hellboy and Jake 26 carry on. Hellboy's hit the wall, and Jake 26 has lost it.
Oh. For the champions?
For all the champions indeed. I'm surprised the amount of people losing it there.
Nice.
And what that has done, if we look from the couple of pit stops so far, if I can find him, there we go. This man, Napola, up to P2.
Yep.
So all you've got to do at the moment is keep it clean and consistent. We've had 6 retirements so far, which I'm absolutely amazed by.
Good Aids comes out in 6th in a bit of open air. Just got out ahead of Whopper Chop. Yeah, there's a bit of traffic behind Whopper Chop as well, so good timing of the pit stop, I think.
Yeah. Okay, right. So our current race leader is Hellboy by 4 seconds to Napola. We've got Michael C in 3rd with Spurge in 4th place, under pressure from Carwell. On his fresh tyres, he's going to have to take a look up the inside. I imagine he's going to. He's going to make that stick, I'm sure.
John got past Henry, I think.
Yeah, Bad Boy got DRS, so he's going to make this move stick, I would imagine. Good Aids is entered in P6.
Hellboy pits. And he's going on to the softs, same as Good Aids.
Okay, lovely. Right, we've got Whopper Chop and Lennon going side by side into the final corner. Lennon has to take a time penalty there, and he's taken an awful exit, so that has put Vim Blank up in between them, and they're going to go side by side into turn 1, 3 cars wide. No contact, good to see. So Lennon gets that position back, and Jesper rounds off the top 10, and then we've got John in 11th with Henry just behind him, and Kingdom Martin in P13. As it currently stands, with the 6
contact
retirements.
between Carl World and Michael C.
Big contact?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not sure if it was lag or they did definitely contact.
Kingdom Martin's
It
gone
looked
now.
like they were gonna. Yeah, they looked like they were gonna have a good smash up there, but they're still going.
Wow, okay, so we've got another retirement now, so we're down to 12 runners.
Sorry, Michael C's just gone back into the back of Carl World and he's got damage.
Oh, no way. God, it's all going on, lads. Give us a break. Right, where?
He's going to have to pit now, surely.
Where is Lennon? Lennon's on the back of Whopper Chop.
Michael C pits. As does Spurge. So Spurge is going to overtake Michael C in the pits because that wing. Oh no, Spurge has got no wing.
No, is he not?
He hasn't got a wing.
That's because they're replacing it. Sorry, awful
Well,
joke.
they're putting a new one on.
And Michael C as well. So battle of the wing changes at the minute. Christ,
Yeah.
This is all going. I think we only had like 4 retirements last night, and 3 of them were in the pits. Right, but Whopper Chop. Sorry, that took me a while to get that out. Sorry, lads. Whopper Chop is up into P6. So, and Napala, the very, very popular Napala, is in P1.
Yeah. In a good race. Kept it nice and clean.
But with that wing change, yeah, sorry to interrupt, but with that wing change, Good Aids is now back behind Hellboy and behind Carworld. I mean, Carworld's going to have to pit again, we know that, and Napala I don't believe has pit yet either. No, he hasn't. So Whopper Chop, Vin Blank and Napala are the only guys not to pit as of yet. Most of the guys out on the soft tyre. Wow, this is all going on. Where's Vin Blank? Because he's close to somebody now.
Yeah, he's on the back of Whopper Chop. Got DRS, but I don't think he's
Oh, who's that? That is Jesper. He's just clattered the wall. But luckily, he's come out unscathed. Good Aids on the charge now. Are we going to see his real pace? Not sure if he's listening, but he probably won't know that Carworld's going to have to pit again. He's probably not seen what tyres he's on. So at the moment he is in net P2, I would say. So this battle between these two is very, very important. Oh God.
Vin Blank is trying to get to the back of Whopper Chop.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be getting close enough though.
How did you find Hellboy? Hellboy was a recommendation, my friend.
Napala pits.
Okay, so Napala's pitted from the lead. So Carworld is currently in P1, but he's losing time to Hellboy, and Good Aids is closing in on the back of him as well. So
Where is Napala going to back into the track? There's some traffic here. And he comes back in front of Lennon.
So Napala is in P3 at the moment. We've got yellows in sector 3, so I'm not too sure what's happened. Oh, it's Michael C. Michael C's had a bit of a wobble, and he's just recorrecting himself now.
And he's got wing damage.
God, everyone with this wing damage. But I think at the moment, although Vin Blank is very, very close to the back of Whopper Chop, I think we're going to go and tune in with Good Aids and Hellboy, because that gap is coming down. Good Aids in DRS range now. This is the first time I've ever seen Good Aids anywhere other than first. Give it time.
A bit of sets it fast as that. But he did under fuel at the beginning of the race. Good Aids. So
Ooh, interesting. Oh yeah.
Carwell is one of the overfuelers. So yeah.
Good Aids, a bit of a corner cut there. Yeah,
only going to help his tyres, isn't it, good age?
yeah, it
So
certainly is. Whopper Chopper's pitted now, so I believe that is. And Vin Blank still hasn't pitted. So what tyres is Vin Blank on? Is he on the softs?
tops, yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine if he can get those to about that 23, something like that, he'll be able to go on the ultras. That was my strategy last night until I lost it on the second to last lap and lost me a podium. But we won't talk about that. It's also the first time I've seen car welding first.
John and Spurge having a battle at the moment.
Having a scrap.
P8.
Nice. Well, Good Ace has brought the gap down to 3/10 of a second. Michael C's now retired. Christ.
Yeah.
Lads, if we can have...
play to him for retiring in the pits.
Yeah. If we can have double digits finishes, that would be much appreciated, lads. I can't believe the amount of retirements. I know Canada can be a nuisance, but wow. Good Ace running in lean at the moment. Unlucky for Michael C. Okay,
Lennon's got wing damage.
Okay, so I imagine he'll go on the super softs, will he? Yes, he will. Good guess.
Go to the end.
Yeah.
How many wings have we used?
God, I wouldn't even like to guess. To be honest, I wouldn't even like to know either.
Surely not. Spurge has got wing damage. Yeah, front right.
Can Good Ace get a good exit here? Actually, looking at tyres, I know they're both on softs. Okay, so this is literally a straight fight for the win, I think. Depending on car weld, but he's only 4.5 seconds up the road. They can see him in the distance. Hellboy straight line speed does look impressive, I must say. Cool, Good Ace gets a 3-second time penalty. But he's very, very close to the back of Hellboy now. He goes to the outside, goes to the inside. Bit of a squeeze.
Battle. On the outside. He's got
Oh, there's contact.
Oh, wheel to wheel.
Please change the camera angle. Oh, Hellboy's dived up the inside. Whoa. Hard but fair, I would say.
Yeah, very, very hard racing.
That will frustrate Good Age, but hard but fair, I would say.
Spurge changing his wing.
Okay. So we've got Jesper and Vin Blank still very close, but Vin Blank's still yet to pit. So that's going to put him down towards the bottom end. But we're going to go back to an onboard view with Good Aids. Carwell is pulling away now, so could put himself in the running here. Can Good Aids get a good exit out the final corner? He's had to lift slightly, he's clipped the wall. It's not going to be here.
Now Jesper on the back of Vin. I think he's just a bit too far away from the chicane.
Yeah. We've got quite a few guys watching at the moment, so welcome along all and thank you very much for tuning in. We've got a yellow in Sector 2 and Sector 3. So what on earth has happened?
Spurge, gone off.
Oh, Spurge, what have you done? Okay, we're down to 10 runners. Wow. Almost half the grid.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Disappointing, to be honest. Very disappointing.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Considering we only had a couple last night.
Obviously can't be helped too much, but...
Oh no.
Now Good Aids. Is he going to get a good exit?
He's closer. He is closer.
Oh, he does take that hairpin quite slow, it seems.
But he seems to get a good exit out of it. Because he's pushed that time up. Now this is all on the exit.
Ooh. Penalty. Bottom of your screen. I don't know if you saw that, Aaron.
Yeah, I did. I certainly did.
Might come into...
Was it a 3-second?
3-second, yeah.
Yeah.
Lennon is trying to get a good exit for Whopper Chop.
Okay, Vin Blank has pitted. There we go. Okay, but the battle for second is really heating up now.
and Lennon got past Whopper.
He certainly did.
I have to apologise to Lennon. I switched off him on my screen because I didn't think he got a great exit, but Vinblank comes out just in front of these two on the ultras. So,
Well, I must say, oh, Good Age has gone for it. He's going to make it stick. Oh, bit of a squeeze. But Good Age is up into second and he's going to have DRS now. But I must say,
his fuel.
yeah, despite all of this, I would like to say that I am extremely impressed with Hellboy. Because to be keeping pace and keeping Good Age behind him for so long is very impressive.
But Car World, his car is ghosting on my screen. Yeah, that time's coming down. I didn't see him leave the session or anything. Maybe he's in pause menu. Oh, he's back. He was in pause menu. Yeah, look at that time now. 2 seconds in one sector.
Well, I don't know what he's doing with his telemetry, but
yeah, he put himself in pause menu, so it seems.
this is very weird. Looks like he's just revving the life out of the car at the moment. I think it's probably just a spectator glitch. Hopefully, anyway. Maybe he's checking penalties, possibly.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
But he's lost.
It's not often I lead a race, but if I was in the lead of a race, I wouldn't go anywhere near that pause menu. So
No, unless it was by accident. We've got Mark NFC watching. Aaron, are you fast enough for Division 1? I'm not sure, mate. Possibly. You certainly are, my friend. After last night's performance.
Yeah, Mark, you are.
Just go on to Car World for us and see if his car's doing the same thing to you. Is it revving like crazy?
No, it's. You mean like the lights that go up?
Yeah.
No, it's normal for me.
Is it? Well,
manual gears, yeah.
Oh, Hellboys.
I've got the stream on my phone. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's very weird. I can hear him in the background as well. It sounds like something out of Doctor Who. But Hellboy, anyway, is now within 2 tenths of Good Age, so he's going to have a run.
Ooh, run outside for a good exit, so it seems.
I don't know, I think Good Age defended the middle of the track, sensible thing to do. And he's going to have DRS.
Lemon is within a second of Vin, but Vin just set the fastest lap, so I don't think we'll see much there. Ooh, Good Age took up some of the turf.
This is a very intense battle between these two. I bet Good Age is thinking, who is this guy? I don't want to check penalties, but I know both of them have at least one. God, Hellboy's right on the back of him. Hellboy's having a look up the inside. Ooh, right, Good Age holds it. This is going to be intense. Final 10 laps. The problem Good Age has got is fuel.
Yeah, and you were saying earlier on as well that you think Car World's going to hit again.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of fuel. He's ultras, supers, ultras for Car World.
Yeah. When is he going to make that stop? That's the question.
Vinblank and Henry. Oh, Vinblank goes deep. Gets the move done. And now, Henry's just took up a bit of grass, and that's allowed the Lennon to come through.
Surprised Henry so far down the order, to be honest. I mean, it's obviously showing that we've got some much quicker guys in the league now, which is good to see.
I mean, he has made 6 positions, but there's also been 9 retirements, so I don't know. He's just kept it on track, hasn't he? But
exactly. But Lennon as well, putting Vinblank under pressure. Lennon looks
Yeah,
very
actually,
racy.
he does. Oh, Henry Pitts. Henry Pitts. Okay, I didn't see any wing damage, and he's already stopped. So he's gone. He's starting the ultras.
Right, Hellboy has just picked up another 3-second time penalty, and he's lost a couple of attempts to good aids on that lap.
Yeah, Lennon actually doing a really good job because Rinblank put on the ultras, set the fastest lap. Lennon's still with him, and they had to get through Henry as well. So
Yeah, certainly.
good second half of the race.
I mean, in my opinion, it was a race of, or a case of, should I say, what might have been for Lennon, because he pitted because he got the wing damage, didn't he? So had to completely change his strategy. I imagine he would have been up around Napola, somewhere like that. Just as a bit of a guess, but Jesper running very, very well. The two Williams in 4th and 5th, respectively.
Yeah, both having a really good race, and John as well. He got some traffic early on. Lots of contact.
Oh, Hellboy, he's gone.
Hellboy, and he's retired. Yeah, doesn't see, can't see a wheel hanging off. So he just said, "No, I've had enough of this."
Well, that's that chicane as well, isn't it? And John's lagged out.
Oh God, it's all happening.
Wow.
Oh, John. Commentator's curse. I just said about John. And he lags out.
Well, I'm absolutely amazed at the amount of retirements. I mean, I know it's Canada, but it's not normally that bad. Yeah.
It does mean that Napa is now onto the podium. Good Age and Carwell both hit.
They both pit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think Good Age wants to put on the ultras and match Carl. No, he's going on the supers. Okay. I thought. When did Good Age pit? Was it lap 12?
Yeah, something like that. That's really strange. I mean, unless there was contact between the two of him and Hellboy and it's cost him loads of tyre wear, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Napola has put himself
He's gone into the lead.
into first place. But Carwell
Stop. Yeah, on the ultras.
On the ultras, but the super softs are pretty good around here. Okay.
Good Age should get past Jesper. I think after this hairpin, Jesper's defending here, but
Yeah, good defensive line. Good Ace goes for the switchback. Oh no, not more yellows. What's happened?
can't see any. It might be a yellow for John's car. Oh no, sorry, he's not even in that sector. Seems like Jesper had a very good straight line speed there. Unless we've got slipstream glitch.
Possibly, with the amount of retirements, it wouldn't surprise me. Good A's having a tough time getting past Jesper at the moment, but he needs to do it quick. But Jesper's not going to give that position up easily. Good A's going for the look up the inside. Jesper giving him enough room. Good racing. Oh, okay. Good A's makes his stick. Great move, and good respectful driving from the both of them. Good to see.
Yeah, I think Jesper's like, obviously he's got much older tyres on. And, Good Eggs has just gone off the track on my screen. And he's taken, I don't know what's happened. He went off track just before the hairpin, and then rejoined and had to really slow down because he was going so deep. And I don't know what's happening there.
Well.
And Carwell is really catching up to Napoli.
Well, this is just gone aboard with that now. This is a straight fight.
Ooh, Henry and John. Oh, Henry's just kisses the wall.
He's lost a bit of his wing though.
Yeah. Oh,
Christ.
I think at the moment my driver of the day would be Napoli because he's probably the only one who hasn't had wing damage, and he's leading the race.
Yeah, quite. Carwell is closing in fast.
And Lennon and Vin still having that battle. It's been going on for about 5-6 laps, I think. Vin Blank's tyres are going to start to drop off.
I mean, looking at it in the broader picture, I'm really gutted about the amount of retirements. Really gutted, but equally, can't say that there's been a lack of action.
Yeah.
So,
for the viewer,
6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I think.
Oh well, we'll be getting DRS at some point on this lap. Oh, good aids. He's upside down
Oh,
on my screen.
wow.
Oh, Wall of Champions. That is a proper binage.
Wow, that's I'm going to screenshot that. Oh my god. Well, let's hope he's okay.
Yeah. Yellows. Please forgive me, but we don't have a safety car in this league.
No, we don't. No safety car.
Right, because that definitely would have been a safety car.
Yeah, well, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? Car World. From onto the podium saying, could he get only his second ever league race win? And it looks on the cards at the moment.
On the cars? Oh, no.
No. Let's not do that. Car World running in lean as well. Well, now he's up to Rich.
Right on him.
Oh my word.
Slipstream. You couldn't get a fag paper between them on the inside.
Well, Carwell has made it stick, so Carwell has taken the lead.
Yeah, just 4 laps left.
Now, I don't normally like to do this, but because it's a bit quiet, I'm...
Well, might be a bit... Oh, Henry and John have just come together and Henry's gone into the wall. Wing damage again, obviously. I'm saying that phrase now.
Yeah, down to 8 runners. Really, really not happy about that.
Henry's really slowed down. It's 20 miles an hour in front of the pit entry.
Is he going to... Please don't tell me he's going to retire.
He shouldn't really, because I mean...
Because he's still going to get points.
Still going to get points, yeah.
Certainly is.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but...
Carwell has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties.
Oh, okay.
Napoli has had 1 warning.
Wow, Napoli, what a performance.
And just as I say that, Carwell gets another.
Oh, Christ.
So as it stands, depending on Jesper could come second here.
Could do. 15-ish seconds behind the lead. But he's on old softs, isn't he? So Napoli's just got to look after his tyres. Supers. But I don't know if you've seen in the chat, Pagani put, I think Gooday's just died. That looked like a violent crash.
Yeah, it was quite a... Go on.
I was just going to say, I hope he saved his footage. Because that was a horrific crash. When I went for him, it was like the game had glitched and I was looking underneath the track with his car on top of it, but upside down. It was strange.
Yeah, he just put a comment in the chat. Either my controller or the game just decided to turn the car for me after I passed Jesper. So, yeah. John has pitted. Okay. Interesting.
Henry's just coming up in his Ferrari. Oh no,
that's Carwell.
I apologise.
It's alright, just don't do it again.
Wrong. Great battle though, Lennon and Vin still going.
Still going, yeah.
Quite been battle of the race, I think.
Great effort from those two. Well, all Napoli can pop it in lean now and just chill.
Oh, well played, John. Pulling over, letting Napoli do that. obviously it blue flagged he's supposed to, but do you know what I mean? He just got out of the way quickish.
Yeah, Vin Blank and Lennon going at it with 2.5 laps to go. Whopper Chop picks up another penalty, but he's on for some very solid points. Okay, John has slowed right down. I think he may have just stopped and let Henry through.
Okay.
As maybe an apology for what happened earlier. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah.
If he has done,
it
then
seems,
full credit to him.
just thinking back to that incident, I flicked to it just as it happened, and the front of Henry was kind of locked-ish to the rear of John. And
Yeah. Lennon and
also,
yeah, Lennon's really pushing Vin Blank to the end now. Great driving from these two.
I'd love to know what Vin's tyre wear is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put a commentator's curse on anything, but these two...
But you were about to.
Yeah, these two have epitomised what league racing should be about in this race today. Good close battling the whole way through.
So at least now that John has let
Lennon.
Henry through. Oh yeah. Now that John has let Henry through, we've got 2 battles to look at.
Yeah.
Last lap.
Let's just hope there's no casualties because we're on the final lap now.
Another commentator's curse.
Oh God.
We'll see.
I don't even want to go there, to be honest. 8 finishes as it currently stands out of 19 is not the most satisfying of results. But on the other hand, Lennon.
He's just chucked one up the inside.
Switch back.
Oh, not enough traction, really.
I almost did a love wee. I love a switchback.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry lads. I love a switchback. But I think we're going to stay with this battle. Actually, where is Carwell's coming on to the back straight. But we are going to see, unless...
John's got past Henry.
Okay. Unless something tragic happens. Which hopefully it doesn't.
Carwell. Oh, he's let Napler through.
So he's let Napler across the line. Fair play to him.
I think he knew that the penalties.
Do you know what? Fair play to him. Let Napler across the line in first if he's going to win. Great sportsmanship. I like that a lot.
And Jesper, man, what a performance from him.
Yeah, brilliant drive from Jesper. Oh, he only finishes 2.8 seconds behind Carwell. Oh, Lennon's got.
Have been battling. Oh. Lennon tried to retire his car in the line. He couldn't do it.
Oh, look, they had the same amount of penalties as well. Look, it was literally that scrap to the line.
Wow.
Okay, so we're just going to wait for Whopper Chop to finish. Weaving over the line, he's happy with that. P6. Okay, so after a very eventful race, should we say?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, very enjoyable to watch. Obviously, as a league owner, it slightly disappointing, but there we go. That man again, Napler. He gets his 4th win in FTRL, I believe. He got 3 wins last season. Takes the top step of the podium today, along Carwell in 2nd and Jesper in 3rd. So fantastic points for the Williams. It's a case of what could have been for the likes of Bad Boy, Hellboy, Good Aids. Some marquee names going out. But yeah, so Carwell in 15 seconds of penalties. Vin Blank comes home in 4th on his debut. Excellent drive from him. Brilliant drive from Lennon as well. I think those 2 guys definitely deserve a shout out. Whopper Chop, very, very impressive, up from 16th to 6th. Yes, there's a lot of retirements, but equally he's kept it on the track, and he's brought the car home to get some good solid points. John comes home in 7th, and Henry comes home in 8th, and we have 11 retirements. I can't remember everyone's names, unfortunately, just by looking at the cars, but we saw who they are during the race. So as it currently stands, Napola is our championship leader. Congratulations. Who would you, I think you're probably going to, I think I know who you're going to give this to, Michael, but who would you give driving the day to today?
Well, honourable mention for Jesper, 1 penalty from 6th, qualified well 6th to 3rd, but obviously Napola 9th to 1st, no penalties, no damage. Yeah. Amazing. That's like the best performance I've seen or commentated on. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, well impressed with Napola. So, yeah, congratulations. But what we can assure you guys is that there will be a lot of action, and I imagine Division 1's where it's going to come from. Next week, we hit Abu Dhabi on Monday, 8 o'clock for Division 2. And if it's anything like last night's race, it should be a very, very interesting one. But that does conclude the first week of Season 4 of FTRL. Thank you very much to the guys for watching in the stream. Thank you for joining me today, Michael.
No worries, man. No worries. Cool. Looking forward to next week, man. Abu Dhabi.
It should be good fun. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, and we will see you soon.